mistakes. Alright, so this first problem said 3 children want to share 7 oranges so everyone gets the same amount. I'm going to start with my awesome drawing of 3 children. And now I know that we have a total of 7 oranges. So we could break up each orange into 3 parts. That's one way to do it, but what I'm going to do first is I'm going to do the strategy where I just give an orange at a time. So the first kid can get an orange, the second, and the third. And then from there, I see that I have another 3, so I can give each kid another orange. But then we're left with this last orange. And for that, we're going to have to split it up so that each of the 3 students get one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break the last orange into 3 parts. Then I'm going to give each of them, and I'm bad at drawing a third, so I'm just going to write a third. And so now, if I want to see what each student gets, I see that each student got 2 wholes, which I can write as 2, and then they also got one of these pieces. And these pieces are a third of another orange, so in total, each student gets 2 oranges and 1/3 of another orange. Alright, so this problem had 8 friends, and they were sharing 3 burritos. So I'm going to start by setting up a picture to represent that. So here's my 8 friends, and here's the 3 burritos that they're sharing. Alright, so the first thing you should notice here is that you have more friends than you do burritos. So that means that each friend can't get a whole burrito. They're all going to be sharing some smaller fraction. You could try a lot of different amounts of fractions here, but I'm going to use Hector's strategy, in which he sees the number of friends and then just breaks each thing into that many parts. So I see that we need to share each burrito with 8 friends, so why not take one of the burritos and break it up into exactly 8 pieces. Once you've done that, you can give each of those friends one of those pieces. And a key thing you got to remember is, how do we name these pieces? You name it by looking at what fraction of the whole each piece is. And in this case, you broke the whole burrito into 8 parts, so each one of these little pieces is an eighth. So right now, each friend has an eighth. We can totally repeat that process and give each friend another eighth, and then repeat it with the last burrito. Oops, forgot about these guys. So that's 8 eighths, and now for the last burrito we have 8 more pieces, each one an eighth big, that we can give to each friend. Now at the end, how much will each friend eat? Well, let's take a look at one of the friends. Each friend here has 3 of these little red pieces, which remember are each 1/8 in size. So in total, each friend is going to get an eighth, and another eighth, and a third eighth. And the way that we write 3/8 is like this. So that's exactly how much of a burrito each friend will get.